Hi friends, in this video I'm going to show you the day that I spent in a Buddhist temple as promised. You will see the activities that we did together with the monk, like meditation, prostrations, chantings, and I suggest you to carefully listen to what the monk has to share about his life as a monk. And as always, I've put subtitles in Italian, English and Spanish if you want to put them, and enjoy the video.
So I heartily request you, take as much as you can. You can take as much as you need. I mean, 2 times, 3 times, no problem. So I have been eating at least once a day, on average. No, twice a day, on average. For 28 years, I have been eating twice a day, and I don't know the exact taste of rice. He's thinking, okay, then what it has to do with meditation? I'm coming to the point. Yeah, it's my experience. And like a few years ago, I was a different person. And now I'm really happy. I mean, not. It does not mean I don't get angry or I don't become upset, but I feel my life more fulfilled. And richness, some kind of, not hollow and emptiness, something fulfilled. And these all things come from my everyday courses, not something that suddenly drops from the sky, really. And from our everyday courses. I mean, what we do for our whole life. Eat, right? Eating, sleeping, taking bath, going to toilets, brushing your teeth, meeting people, talking, drinking coffee, and so on. Aren't these all the things that we do whole life? And some other occasions we do some other extraordinary things, maybe once or twice. But these are the courses that we do our whole life. So if you want to get joy and happiness, so we will have to find a method to get happiness and joy from these all things. From these things, really, believe me. And I, as a student, I don't say I'm a master or something or teacher, I am a student, a learner. And I do get happiness, pleasure. I can say I now have started to know what is the real taste of rice. Yeah. And it is not the quality of rice. It is not that in Nepal or in India I had, of course the rice is different, but it's not the quality of rice, it's my involvement. Before I used to eat like this, guys, but be present, and meditation is a technique to be present and make your mind present. So repetition, it's not going to happen within a night. It's just like exercise, building muscle. You have to work hard, work out in the gym to build muscle, and this is like mental capability, strength. So you have to do it every day. But you don't have to just sit like this, cross legs, anywhere. So that's one thing. My approach to meditation. We are not looking within ourselves. Yeah. And on why we are not looking ourselves, because we don't like ourselves. We have so many complaints. Yeah. If you look into deeply, you don't like yourself. I'm sure. You have, even if you may like to some extent, but you still have so many complaints. You don't have to complain. Reason. Because it's not you who should be responsible 100% for the person you are. What is a person? Accumulation of so many things. Your parents' DNA, food that you ate, upbringing, the society you were brought up, the atmosphere, geographical factors, and then your schooling, curriculum, the government, culture, you go on counting. So you don't have to blame yourself 100% for being like that. So take it easy. So just relax and just know that, okay, I am this kind of person. So what? And then once you start loving yourself and start even looking within yourself, you will not be bored when you are alone. It's my experience. Bentar, yeah. We should go. Okay. Oh, no. You don't have to. That's fine. Okay. So the basic.
After the chanting, we went for a walk with the two dogs, which live in the same meditation center. And then we started helping the monks by cutting the cabbage, which is the ingredient that South Koreans use for preparing kimchi, which is the most popular side dish here. And here you see some ladies starting the preparation of kimchi, which is a very traditional process. Then we went with the monk for the tea ceremony. You see him preparing the tea here, and then my friend explaining what is the Green Climate Fund.
Either adapt to climate change or to mitigate climate change. So like they could invest in, protecting crops from drought, for example, or solar energy, depending on what the needs are. So we're all part of the process that makes sure that we make the right investments.
So from India, I came to Korea, and of course, I was monk in India.
You were already.
So I have to reordain here because the systems, everything is different. So they did not recognize other orders, and it is.
I prostrate.
In this final clip, guys, you have seen the prostrations that we did. We did 108 of them. And in general, the activities, as you've seen, have been really interesting because it's something that typically we don't do in normal life. And living in a Buddhist temple is having a life that is relaxed, more quiet, surrounded by nature. And I hope you liked also the words of the monk. Remember, be present. In order to be more happy, we need to enjoy the moment. We need to be less distracted. We need to have more attention on what we are doing. So meditation is a technique to learn how to do it. The next video is going to be the last in Korea, because next week I'm going back to Italy to be with my family and to spend Christmas with them. Bye bye.